Pessoal, tudo bem? Voltamos para o segundo episódio da série de jogador. Como vocês podem ver no primeiro vídeo, a gente foi draftado pelo Chicago White Sox. Somos a terceira base da AA, que é o Barons. Vamos olhar o calendário aqui. Temos 5 jogos iniciais contra o Bailoche e depois mais 5 contra o Tennessee. Então nós vamos jogar esses 10 primeiros jogos aqui, esse primeiro vídeo. E vamos pro jogo, né? Eu mostrei que eu tinha mostrado no primeiro vídeo. É isso aí. Play ball.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a AA club.
Vamos responder. A gente tem grandes companheiros de time e mentores que ao longo dessa jornada, e ele acha que nós estamos preparados.
This new player meets his AA coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Ele perguntou pra gente não esquecer que nossas habilidades do beisebol são importantes, mas também nossa reputação. E ele não quer que a gente seja um jogador que polua o vestiário. Nessa organização, a gente usamos um modo de psicologia consistente em 4 por personalidades. Tá. Entendi. O que a gente pode escolher? A gente é chamado de capitão. Esse é aquele cara de coração grande. É aquele cara com mais swag, né? Que só pensa nele. E o trovão, que é mediano. Vou colocar esse ser o capitão do time. Vamos lá. Bora pro primeiro jogo.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Birmingham. Number 10 gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the...
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Roy Hobbs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Thomas is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Standing in, Roy Hobbs. He flew out in his last at-bat.
2 eliminados, nenhum em base. 1-0 para o
First offering on its way.
Bailox.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in, wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Thomas on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Standing in, Dallas Carroll. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Baseline. Hobbs takes it in. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man. Ready once again, Roy Hobbs, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Parte alta da
fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
3-1 pro Bailox. Por enquanto 0-2.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
0-2 na contagem.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Rebatida simples. O defensor ele não conseguiu fazer a defesa.
And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Digging in to try it again, Walker. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Eu tô em base, contagem 3-2 contra o Walker.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? He's out. Second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now to the plate, Brian Perez.
Number 33,
Brian.
Bases lotadas, 2 eliminados. A gente só precisa eliminar aqui.
The 2-1 pitch. High pop-up. Hobbs is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. And now at the plate, Roy Hobbs, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. Strike taken up in the zone.
Right guy, right spot. No one better up there.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Peterson is digging for home. He will score. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Number 1.
Digging in now, Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4. Into the box, Max McDowell.
Parte baixo da nona entrada, eliminado.
2-2.
Continua empatado.
Hard ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Roy Hobbs, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Uma ciputinha, já ficou bem no meio.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Tanner Banks claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 20 earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
They left 8 men on base.
5-4 para o Bears.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Ganhamos alguns pontos de tributo
Thank
ali.
you for joining us here tonight.
Bora pro
And
segundo
we
jogo da
remind you
série.
to please drive home safely.
There is rain in the area, but Cody Ponce will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Ó, por exemplo, apenas pra gente só rebater quando tiver bolas dentro da zona ou para chegar em base. Aqui é pra gente conseguir uma rebatida nos primeiros 5 arremessos. E aqui é só para em swing em arremessos dentro da zona. Eu vou colocar esse aqui do meio pra gente conseguir uma rebatida nos primeiros 5.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Primeira bola, uma bola rápida no topo da zona.
He takes strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Liner toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up.
So stepping in, Max McDowell. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Runner goes for second. Drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roy Hobbs, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Thomas moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at it. Stepping up to the plate, C.J. Hinojosa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely too many strikeouts, but
this one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. Digging in, Roy Hobbs earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. In there, strike one. Ripped on the ground to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in, Wilson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
3-3, nenhum eliminado.
To third. Throw on to first, in time, one away.
Eliminação fácil pra gente.
At the plate, Roy Hobbs. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Temos runner na primeira base. O time está atrás do placar e a gente tem a chance de capitalizar e tentar mudar esse placar. Vamos nesse primeiro aqui, é mais simples.
From the stretch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas coasts under it. And that's the third out. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up. Now batting, number 9. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Vai logo aumentou o placar.
Hard to third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as...
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. The Biloxi Shuckers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Cody Ponce gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Devin Williams takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Bass. Welcome to MLB The Show. Number 73, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Thomas is there, and he has it for the first out.
Time for a look.
Stepping up now, Roy Hobbs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Peterson aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Roy Hobbs. He flew out in his last at-bat.
A gente pode colocar, rebater uma simples ou melhor, uma dupla ou melhor, ou uma tripla ou melhor. Vou colocar aqui na simples mesmo, porque a gente está com dificuldade no contato. Vamos ver se a gente consegue.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone. To lead off the inning. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Dos olheiros. Ó, que pancada pro lado direito do campo.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Roy Hobbs, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
One there. You're out. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
3-2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Wilson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Barons are out in front here, 3-2. Roy Hobbs will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Called strike one on the circle change. Good pitch.
Get your pitch. No one better, buddy.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Birmingham jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tanner Banks gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Number 20 records the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on The Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Birmingham Barons and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on The Show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Herrera gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2, não eliminado na parte alta da segunda entrada.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Segunda base ele conseguiu defender bem.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roy Hobbs. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Contato foi bom, mas sim foi muito cedo.
0-1, here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
At the plate, Wilson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Parte baixa da quinta
Here
entrada,
comes the
eliminados.
payoff pitch. Down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, Roy Hobbs. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And the way he executed, Matty, can't imagine anything other than him getting another bunt down. In this situation, potential go-ahead run, put him in scoring position, please.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. A high fastball is in there.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up to second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, CJ Hinojosa. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Eliminado, na primeira base, 2-0 pro Biloxi. Vão tentar double play ali para facilitar a vida do pitcher.
This is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Settling in now, Roy Hobbs, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
O time está perdendo no fim do jogo e a gente tem a chance de conseguir o comeback. Vamos dar rebatidas só para conseguir o swing, só para conseguir rebatido.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Uma bola rápida na parte de baixo da zona.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Aqui ficou pendurado no meio. 0-2. Vamos lá, Hobbs.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Se o swing fosse melhor, a gente poderia ter conseguido um home run ali.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Conseguimos cumprir o desafio e mais um home run solo.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And we are tied again.
Time eliminado. Tá lá, jogo empatado, 2-2. Vamos ver o replay.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one.
Digging in and looking for more, number 7. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can fall deep enough into the gap.
Foi pro bunch.
Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Roy Hobbs. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
0-1 the count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Left side, but well fouled. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Line towards center field. Thomas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in, number 9. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ground ball to third. And that's the first out. So a big moment here, and standing in, Roy Hobbs, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Yeah, we need you right here, one time.
Called strike 0-2. Rivera, the runner at third. Tilson over at second. Peterson on at first with nobody out.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2 runs have scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, number 6. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Weak roller right side. Perez charging in on it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So striding forward now, number 77. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Eliminou o jogador que estava no bastão. 2 eliminados, 5-3, ó, 5-2.
Stepping in, Marcus Wilson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Marcus Wilson.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
5-2, the final score tonight. Felix Paulino claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 20 wraps it up for the save, his third.
Aumentamos ponto ali no tempo de ação.
A double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the
De rebatida, como que a gente foi muito bem. Vou agradecer. É isso aí, pessoal. No próximo vídeo a gente vai jogar contra o Tennessee. O início foi muito bem, 3 vitórias e 2 derrotas. É isso aí, valeu, falou.